at Indian River, the use of force, it's like the last resort. They don't put their hands on you unless they absolutely need to. And a lot of that has to do with lawsuits, policies getting changed, more rules being enforced. But over time, it's been a big difference. Back in the day when they had less cameras, less supervision, staff was getting away with a lot of more buddy buddy stuff. I say the violence has changed the most. Back when I first was incarcerated, the violence rate, way I see in the institution, has gone down a lot.
Now, if a youth walk on staff, staff should be able to do his job. So it ain't really. I ain't seen that many restraints up here. I probably just heard about two, and I've been up here since July 2010. Yeah, I only heard about two. Well, I do believe that the verbal strategy they have is working to a certain point. I realize some youth, you restrain one, his boy might run up on you. It used to be like that back then. You restrain me, my boy getting restrained too. And like some you still have that mentality, but they won't go that far. You know, they rather sit there and talk and let them know. Not talking, it helps a long way. It get people through a lot of problems, because of passion they got behind this. I ain't here for the check. It's something that work doubles. They be, oh man, you all right from last night? Oh, man, he just worked third and first shift to make sure I stay cool, make sure I don't get in trouble. You see staff like that, man, they care, yeah. And that's why some of these staff up in here, it's not about the check. Like it's just that love they have for the youth, and some they see that they know can do right. And like they be like, if I just knew him when he was out before he got in trouble, man, he'd be in college right now. He'd be in college right now. And that's how it is with some staff, man. They have that love.
Staff bring out a video camera. It's the small little digital cameras, and they videotape everything because they don't want you to file a grievance or something saying that when they restrained you, you were hurt. So everything's on camera. So it's really for our safety, and it's to protect their jobs. For the most part, I would guess it's for our safety. What works better that I've seen is when there's a good staff and they take you aside and talk to you personally, because I know from one thing for me, I cannot calm down if there's a lot of guys surrounding me and they're ready to attack or they're ready to take me down. I think that's more effective too, because when they talk to you one-on-one, we get more of a critical thinking. Like they display to you the bad outcomes and the good outcomes of what could happen if you catch the code and then you do get restrained, or what could happen if you do not get restrained and you walk to your room on your own after they talk to you. Next time it happens, I know I know what kind of thinking I should use. So I know if I do this or if I do that, I'm gonna catch the code and get restrained. I know they've been waiting. If I get under the nerves, they've probably been waiting to restrain me, waiting for them to catch a code.
I think it's good that they give you a more strategy of a use of force. Like they don't just put their hands straight on you. They don't like back in the day. They'll say you going down. Or if you say no, they say all right, go ahead, get them, restrain them. But now they gonna literally talk to you. So I think that's a good idea though. That was a good idea. Yeah, I noticed that change happened since I got in here at Indian River.
Well, when I first got here, I was placed up on Delta, which had a lot of HF gang, like their hierarchy, like the Godfather and everything was up there. So I didn't even know that. I just had to learn the ropes because I wasn't involved with a gang. And it's like I never have been, never was, they never asked me, and I wouldn't have joined even if they did. But I came in and they were taxing people, beating people up, sending out hits. It was a little scary actually, because me being, I guess, new to prison, so you say, like I didn't know what was going on, let alone what was going on with the gangs. And so I came in, it was just like a culture shock. And so I even carried like pencils around in my socks in case somebody tried to jump me. And they did. They tried threatening me and stuff, and I stuck around the guards and everything. So we had Signal 5s, like were fights in the school area every day. Signal 88s, which was like multiple fights and everything going on every single day. And now, since the policies have changed and they got tired of it, so they just started shipping people out to other institutions. They started more of a hands-off policy, like just kind of using verbal strategies to calm the situation down before it escalates into actual physical fight. So a lot of that has worked, I think, especially since there's not that many signals. The youth, though, kind of respond to it like, oh, they can't put their hands on me, so I can do whatever I want, make a big scene, and get attention. Whereas in the old days, it would just be like, well, I don't like that kid, so I'll just beat him up or send somebody else to beat him up. Now, you calm the situation down, and it de-escalates. 2 years ago when I got here, like I said, I didn't really feel safe. I was always on edge, trying to protect myself, learning the ropes. But in general, like I don't know if it's just because I've found myself to become more content with where I am, because I know I'm here, I know the ropes, I know what I need to do. Or if it's a change in policy, like the hands-off policy type thing. But it's, I have grown more comfortable and therefore more safe. I feel more secure.